Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Balance to the Core. My name is Gretchen. I am founder of Balance to the Core. Today, we are going to be doing a foam roller workout. Um, foam roller workouts. This workout, you can either use the full foam roller, so you can use something like this, or you can use a half foam roller like that, whatever you'd like to do. If you're unsure what foam roller to get, I'll put the one that I love in the link in the description below if you're interested. I'm going to use a half foam roller today. Feel free to use a full foam roller, that's fine too. If you want to get notified whenever I'm going live, because this is called Jingle Bell Mat. This is a series all through the holidays from Thanksgiving to Christmas if you're in the States, actually to New Year's. So anywhere else you are around the world, it's a 6-week program. So if you'd like to be notified when I am going live, I do let my email list know. So come join the VIP list at balancethecore.com. You'll see the link there to join and be a VIP. So you get notified. You get other juicy tidbits and be part of challenges and all that wonderful stuff. But the foam roller workout's one of my favorites. It's one of the favorites amongst my members as well in our core club. So I thought, hey, let's bring it to you guys and let's get started, shall we? So go ahead, foam roller, half foam roller, doesn't matter. Okay. And let's just place it down on your mat like so. Okay. We're going to start lying down on it. And you'll notice, like, if you're in a full foam roller, balance is going to be a little bit more challenging. You also, like when we do extension stuff over it, you have more of an arc. So it's going to be a little bit more challenging that way. So you have the element of balance plus a little bit more range along it. So just know that if you're in a full foam roller versus my half foam, it may look and feel a little different. Okay, so we are here. All right. And just if you're watching the replay, this is live. So we're going with whatever happens along the way here. So from tail to head, it's as if you're at the studio with me. Isn't that fun? So no editing. So from tail to head, you're here on your foam roller. Notice what happens as soon as you lie down here. You're going to let your body give to gravity. And because it's not on the mat, it has a little bit more give. You might feel yourself open a little bit more versus when you're just starting lying on the mat. Let's start to breathe into our ribs, get that 360-degree breathing pattern. So inhale through the nose, expand the ribs. Ooh, feeling tight today, I can tell already. And then exhale out through the mouth or through the nose. And just feel those ribs deflate and your abdominals start to engage. Again, inhale, we open with the ribs. Exhale, deflate the ribs, engage the belly. As you keep that belly engaged, inhale, open the ribs. Feel how it becomes a full body activity to breathe, and then exhale. We're going to do one more here. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. Next time you're going to breathe in, you'll just kind of get yourself to prepare to move. On your exhale, you're going to roll your pelvis towards your chest. And then inhale, we roll it away. Exhale, draw that belly in and let those hip bones pull towards your rib bones. And then inhale, expand that distance and stretch the low back. Keep your belly engaged the entire time so we don't let it go, especially on that extension. And you'll notice when you don't let go, you're going to get more of a stretch through the front of that spine. All right, now we're going to continue to make our way. So you're going to exhale and maybe we give our glutes a little lift. So we're kind of, tucking the tail under a little bit. And now let's try to get through that low back on an inhale. And feel free to go into extension or just find that kind of flat pelvis. Exhale, pull it in. Find the tilt and then continue that tilt as you get into the glutes. And roll it down. I want you to notice what the feet are doing. All right. The feet are in line with the hip bones and they're pressing equally into the mat. So as we roll and then you lift the glutes, push those feet evenly into the earth. And maybe you feel like you're dragging your heels to the seat to the heels. Did that engage the lower half of your body a little bit more? Notice if it did, keep moving, keep breathing. It's because you've added this element of awareness, of brain working with body, hence mind body. But it's really important to keep that connection out throughout our workout because that's going to give you the most benefit. Imagine there's a ball between your inner thighs. What does that feel like? You're giving that ball an imaginary little squeeze. You're drawing the seat to the heels. Do you feel a little bit more power in that pelvis? And I call that power to the pelvis. It is so important. We're going to continue rolling up this time. So trying to roll up. And if you're in a full foam roller, you're going to have less of like a lift because you're already higher. Just know that on the way down, you're not going to have as much of distance to roll down. So now we're going to roll down and we're going to really try to find our spine to go along that foam roller. So we really want to try to stay aligned through the center of that spine. And if you have scoliosis, you'll notice what you have to do to kind of balance yourself out. This is just a time to bring awareness to our bodies. What does it feel like to move intentionally, right? With details, with our brain involved. I just dragged my heels to my seat a little bit more, was able to connect a little bit more. So where you put your attention will change the emphasis of the exercise, right? Like now I can put my attention on my upper body. I'm pressing my palms into the earth. I'm pressing my upper arms down towards the floor, keeping my ribs in. What does that feel like? All right, you have about two more of these. And really kind of connecting to all of the muscles in your body. This is your warm up. And we're going to keep ourselves down. And let's bring one leg up to tabletop and notice what you have to do to balance. All right, it's going to be a little bit more difficult again on the full foam roller. And then we lower down and we switch. So it's not just the abdominals that help to control, but it's also what's anchoring you on the mat. So you have the opposite foot anchoring into the floor, engaging the seat through the hamstring as well. And you have your palms pressing down. Maybe your forearms do. If you want a little extra challenge, you can lift the opposite arm as you lift the leg. And find your own pace with this. Just kind of warming up through the center of our body. Next time you're up, you're going to stay up, and then we're just going to reach the arm and leg away from your center. What does that feel like? Bring it back in, and you'll do that again. So I want you to really feel how everything is initiated through your center. So yes, we can easily move out and in, right? You can sit there all day and do it. What does it feel like to actually exhale, breathe, or inhale it? I don't care which one. I'm going to inhale here. What does it feel like to really engage that center and have those limbs and then exhale, pull in with the belly? What does it feel like to really come from that center? We'll switch sides. Notice as you're going out, are you shifting your weight to try to stay centered? And this just allows us to find our center before we start moving more and release it down. All right, so we're going to slide off the foam roller. Let's see how we feel. Ooh, I always find, like, if I were to go on my mat, just on my mat without going on the foam roller, feels very different, right? Than now going on the foam roller to now the floor. I can engage more with my mat. Do you feel that? Maybe not. That's fine. All right, we're gonna take that foam roller right behind our mid back now. Okay. And we are going to kind of, you can get your legs together. We're gonna interlace the hands right behind our head, and then really push your hands in your head so you can activate your back muscle. All right, anchor your pelvis, keep that down, and we're just going to take our bodies over that foam roller. You can gauge where you need to be with your body. You're going to take an inhale here to expand your spine, and then on the exhale, really using those upper abs to lift your chest. Okay, inhale, you take it over, and then exhale, keeping the weight of the head in the hands. Use those upper belly muscles to lift the chest. As you are going over that foam roller, you keep the abs engaged, stretch your body over, keep the abs engaged. You're just getting deeper, and those muscles right attached to your lower ribs help lift your chest. Two more. Now we're going to keep our chest up on this next one. Stretch your legs long, click those heels together and hips together. Now place the weight of the head in the hands. Can you lift your chest more using your upper abs? So take away everything else. All right, kind of blank your mind and take an inhale. Put your attention right on those upper abs. And on your exhale, use those upper abs to lift your chest more. And I want you to just kind of pulse into those muscles. Close your eyes. Every time you exhale, contracting those upper abs a little bit more to help lift that chest. And what does that feel like? Right? Three more. Hold. And then can we let go of one arm and then use those upper abs to keep your head and chest exactly where it is and start to pump those arms. Breathe in. As you breathe out, right into those upper abs to try to contract a little bit deeper. Your legs are anchored, your hips are anchored. You're just going to do like 5 breaths here. Now flex the feet, keep those heels anchored. You're going to reach your arms right up to the ceiling. As they lift to the ceiling, can you use your upper abs more to contract up? Now start to bring your arms back behind you, but keep that upper abs working, keep that chest up. And then when you can't hold anymore, as those arms are reaching to the floor, you start to lower down. Stretch the tops of the hands towards the floor. See if you can maybe tap the floor if you're on your half foam roller. And then those arms come back up. Keep them engaged with your back. Start to bring the chin to the chest. Use those upper abs to lift your chest. And then keep that chest lifted as you reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Stay right there. Use your upper ab muscles a little bit more to lift as you press those arms behind you. Keep that chest up. Keep pressing the arms behind you until you have to let it go and reach your body over. Forearms try to touch the mat. Again, arms up, curl and lift. Arms go straight up to the sky. Use those upper abs. Get a little deeper as the arms stretch. Can you lift higher and then start to bring your body down? All right, this time let's roll all the way up. So we're going to reach the arms. We're going to curl ourselves up. Flex those feet as you dive your body. Try not to let those legs move as we curl our body over. Use those upper abs to pulse a little bit deeper for 3, 2, 1. Now pull those upper abs back as we start to roll it down. Stay right there. The arms start to come up, back. We stay engaged until we reach it back, but you're still engaged, right? You haven't let go. We never let go of our abs. Come up, curl it, lift it. Use your hips to really anchor that pelvis right there as you dive over. Use your abs to dive over and pulse with the abs. 3, 2, 1. We curl it back. Arms come up, back as we press back behind us. All right. Try a few of these. Just get maybe a little flow if you can. If you forget something, you forget something. That's fine. Let's just move our bodies. Try to move with intention. And our focus is on those upper abs, right? So if anything, just put your mind there. All right. When you're up, let's all stay up. And now we're going to all pull back and we're going to stay back as we keep the chest up, right? You're going to bring one leg in, the other leg in. All right. And you might have to pull your foam roller back a little bit so that you can get your pelvis down and not arch your back. All right. So we're here using those upper abs. Lift yourself. Now I want you to stay in this position with the upper body the entire time. That's not going to shift. We're just going to shift our legs. So bring one leg in, one leg out. What does it mean to keep your upper body there? It doesn't mean we just let go and forget about it. You're constantly using your upper abs to keep lifted, right? If I start to let go, what happens? Look, I'm starting to go back and then it goes in my neck. Really lift from those upper abs the whole time. And that isometric hold will work deep. All right, bring both legs in. Now we're going to reach both arms and legs away from you. You give me holy upper abs, right? Oh, lift that chest. Come on, lift the chest, lift the chest, lift the chest. Hug it in, keep that chest lifted. We do it again. Inhale, stretch it. Come on, scoop that belly and really lift that chest and pull it in. Now, as you pull in, you're not lowering or lifting your chest. You're staying exactly where you are, right? Exactly where you are. You are awesome. Here we go. Reach. Wrap it in. Come on, one more. And wrap, wrap, wrap. And bring it up. Good job. Hopefully that felt good. Okay, we're going to do a little spine stretch forward. Spine stretch forward. You can sit on your mat. You can also sit on your foam roller. All right. Heels go to the outer edges of your mat. They're actually still on your mat. They're not off your mat. Okay. So we can connect our heels and our toes go straight up to the sky. As you push your heels into the mat, try to pull your thighs down towards the floor, your hips down towards the floor, and get as tall as you can. All right, we're going to take our hands behind our heads. Push your head into your hands, and I want us to find our upper abs. So pull the belly in and try to stretch taller. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to keep your hips anchored and try to open your chest up towards the ceiling. All right, so you're going to like a little extension here and then pull back in and find your abs. Now I want you to take your hands and place them right underneath your skull and try to lengthen the back of your neck. As you lengthen the neck, pull the belly in and get taller. All right, we're here. Take your hands to your shoulders. We're just going to rotate. 1, 2, 3. Come back to center. Hips don't move. Rotate. 1, 2, 3. Come back to center. And 1, 2, 3. How are your hips doing? We're not just, if I let go, I can let go of my legs. All right, let go and then try to get tall. I can do that. And it's sort of like, okay, I could kind of do this forever. What is it? Keep going. If you were to keep your knees and your toes straight up to the ceiling, you anchor them down, you squeeze your seat, pull it towards one another, and get your legs to help lift you taller. Get your legs to be part of this exercise, right? 1, 2, 3. All right, we'll do like one more each side. Yeah. And come to center and let it go. Legs are still active. They haven't let go. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Dive your body up and over. I'm pulling my upper abs up, up, up to the ceiling and pulse it from there. 3, 2, 1. You roll it on up. through the spine, find those upper abs. And dive it. Oh, hollow it out like you're trying to take your body over flames, and you don't want those flames to touch you. Hollow out. Don't let it touch you, but watch what your shoulders are doing. We always keep our arms on our back. 2 more times. Lift over the fire, lift over the fire, and up. So you have like 3 little pulses over that fire. 1, lift up and over, 2, 3, and we come on up. Whoo! Yeah, how'd that feel? Good job. All right, we're gonna turn it. Actually, we're gonna do a little like twist here. All right, we're gonna really warm up the spine so our extensions today feel comfortable. Okay, because I know I'm hearing a lot how extensions just are not comfy when we're on our stomach on our mats. And I'm gonna try to make it as comfy as possible today. So making a 90-degree angle at your hip and at your knee. One hand on top of the other. Reach this arm up and now use your ribs to open your chest towards the ceiling. Look at that hand. Your hips haven't moved. We reach up, we close the hands. Arm up. Now use your rib to open the chest. Look at that hand. Come up and over. Lift and open, inhaling. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Now really anchor this bottom arm. Anchor it and see if that can help you get a deeper twist. And exhale. One more time. Feel that anchor of the upper arm or lower arm. And open, 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 open. And close it. Okay, I'm going to go the other side. Instead of putting my back to you, I'm just going to shift here, but you can easily just turn, and we're going to go 5 the other direction, okay? We're going to see if this twisting, because twisting is like the best thing for your spine to keep it mobile and young. We're going to see, lift up, and then open. We're going to see if this twisting helps our extension, helps you feel better. Up and over. All right, so you're anchoring the bottom arm. You're also anchoring the bottom hip. What does it feel like to give that anchor as you twist? Because in Pilates, there's always a stabilizer to help us mobilize better. We don't just move all body parts for the sake of moving. There's purpose and intention, and stabilization, mobilization is one of them. I actually have a program in my core club about that. We do a whole unit on that. And because I really just want you to learn all these like intricacies. I think I've done more than 5 because it really makes your movement better. Okay. And I shouldn't say better, more efficient, where you just feel better. Your movement's not better, you feel better. It's all about how you feel, right? All right, so I'm just actually not going to use any prop for these because I want us to see how we feel doing extension now that we've kind of extended over the foam roller, we've done our twists. So taking your body here, feet down, they have a little distance between them. All right, reach through the tail, draw your belly in. Now your hip bones, those 2 bony things right here, are pulling up towards your chest. What happens when you do that? You should feel your belly engage more. Start to lift the chest. As you lift the chest, reach through the tail. Reach through the chest, reach through the tail. Feel that opposition. Your feet are anchored. And maybe you push with the hands a little bit. If you feel yourself, oh, I went right into my low back, then you go back down. It's not worth it. This is not about lifting into something. It's about reaching. So if you feel like you can lift and your spine is arcing in the same kind of curve, you can do it. But if you're just lifting right into the low back, I'd rather you just come up a little bit and just feel. We're trying to get an even curve throughout the spine. So in order to do that, our low back is naturally curved, right? So we got to give ourselves an extra reach through the tail. We have to really elongate. Maybe the glutes get involved a little bit. Your feet are anchored. You want a nice equal curve throughout the spine as much as you can. And roll it down. We'll do one more. Good. And maybe you can try to do like a little catch release. So you want to keep this shape in your spine. And all you're going to do is you're going to lift your legs up to the ceiling as your arms go out wide. Lift and then come up to that position. Lift, come up to the position. One more time. Lift, position, reach it down. How'd that go? Can be a spastic the first time you do it for sure. And then just lift it up through the spine. I love it. All right, so I'm actually gonna sit on my foam roller a little bit. It helps with our mermaid legs. All right, so I like to like almost hang one cheek off a little bit, and that's gonna help you equal distant your hips because eventually you want to get on your mat in this position where one leg's in, one leg's out. I don't know if you can see me with my dark mat and dark pants. Sorry. We want to get both hips down. If you have problems doing that, if you feel too tight, what happens when you kind of half cheek can you kind of get more even? Kind of cool, right? Okay. So we're going to do arms out wide. Woo. And then we're going to lift ourselves up and over and stretch. And then we come up. Can you notice I try to put our spine in all directions? We have to get our side bend in, up and over. Twisting and side bending are something we don't kind of normally do in our regular workouts. So that's what I love about Pilates, how it allows us to really get into them. Lift up and over. Pilates works the side body. A lot of modalities don't. That's another great benefit of Pilates. Up and over. One more time. Up and over. Ah, beautiful. All right, let's go to the other side. And you'll notice everything that we're doing is working to decompress our spine, right? Our whole day involves compressing our spine, sitting, pounding, bending over, like so much is sitting, right? When we drive our cars, we're at our desks, we're watching TV, like everything is sitting. And very rarely are we sitting with our posture nice and lifted, right? So it's a great time, arms wide. You get those hips square. This is a great time to balance out what we've been doing all day. So that's why sometimes these side stretches and twists can feel really tight. And that's all right. Just keep up with your Pilates. Up and over. So I'm going to go into some side legs after this. I know it's a 30-minute workout, so I might go a little bit over 30, but I do want to get side lying in because it's great with the foam roller. Good. How do you feel? Good. All right. So this foam roller goes right underneath our lowest ribs. Pike your legs and then get elbow to hip in one long line. Line up your heels, line up your hips, and lift one leg. So I'm anchoring that bottom leg as this top leg is lifted. All right. So it's very active. Spine is long. And I just want you to reach one leg, kick, kick, pull it back. And you want to do this without changing the shape of your spine. So it just means your pelvis stays here. If I kick too much, my pelvis goes back. If I kick too far back, it goes back. So see when I do that, you can even see my spine moving, right? So this is a good one to do in the mirror. You want to really stabilize that bottom part of your body. The foam roller is there to help keep your waist long. Good. And then you'll just keep it back behind you. Let's get 5 circles each way. Keeping your upper body still. You can even take your hand behind your head. And then we'll go the other way. Good. This exercise is one that has become harder as it will become harder the more efficient you get. So, if your side legs are feeling difficult, that you're doing probably something right. If they are feeling easy, okay, that's just a note of information. Means you have to connect somewhere. And if you're unsure of where you're connecting, come join my core club because I can help you with alignment. We go on Zoom once a week. We can answer any questions you have and focus on form. All right, bottom leg down. All right, really finding the hip alignment, reach it and kick. 1, 2. 1, 2. And in the core club, we are so not about perfection, right? I think I have a bunch of you online right now. We are so about just having fun together, keep moving together, keep each other accountable and feeling good about what we're doing. And lots of questions. And usually when someone has a question, others that have the same question, so you're bound to get your questions answered. Feel as if you're reaching that leg away from you as it kicks. You feel that difference? Reaches away. You can also take your hand behind your head. All right, I'm gonna keep it behind me. Make sure you're lining up the hips and really stretch that leg 5 circles each way. And then we circle the other way. Oh, yeah. And then just come on up. Okay. So I'm going to put that foam roller just away for a second so we can just square off our bodies here. All right, feet down, hands down. Give me a little cat stretch. And then open it up. And again, cat stretch. And open it up. And then come to center, tuck the toes under, roll back onto the feet. You can drop your head between your knees, keep your heels pressing down. You might feel a little stretch to the ankles, Achilles, all those wonderful things. And then I'm going to kind of bring my heels towards one another and just stretch the legs as you roll up like a rag doll all the way up through the spine. Get yourself so maybe your big toe knuckles only have a little distance between them. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Dive your body down. How do you feel? How does that feel? And then up. Roll downs are a great way to just assess your body. Again, roll it down. How does it feel? Are you connected a little bit more than you were in the beginning of class? And then come on up and circle those arms around. Yes. Good job. How do you feel? I hope you feel good. Just a little foam roller action. There's lots of things to do with the foam roller. And I have plenty of those in my core club library as well. If you like the foam roller, I also have a bunch here on YouTube. So just go to my channel and search foam roller and you should find a bunch of them. So do you feel good? I hope you do. Thank you for being here with me. I see a bunch of you who are on. Yay! I know a bunch of you had a hard time chatting on YouTube. So I know you're here. So thank you. Debbie! Woohoo! Hi! Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Hopefully you feel good. I know we're used to working out in the mornings, right? Little change of pace, seeing each other in the afternoon, evening. But thanks again. And I look forward to seeing you guys. I'll be back jumping on next Monday. Again, if you're new to my channel, come join the VIP email list so that you know when I come on live again. Okay. Take care. Bye, Debbie. Thank you. See you. And I think Sharon, you're here too. Hi. I think Diane's here too. Hi. Bye, guys.